Mike, John, and Helen were roommates. One day, while Mike was preparing for a party planned for the next evening, their landlord called to say that Andy, who lived across the street, still hadn't paid his rent. Helen took the spare key and went to Andy's place. She knocked, but no one answered. The stack of newspapers on the doorstep suggested no one was home. She unlocked the door and stepped inside. There was no one there, but what she saw left her stunned. She called Mike and John over. The walls were covered with photos, some taken during the day, some at night, and it seemed a few were missing. In the middle of the room was a huge machine, pointed directly at the living room of their own house. It looked like a camera. The photos on the walls showed the three of them going about their daily lives in their living room. Mike noticed one photo still hanging from the machine. Oddly, in the picture, their coat rack had fallen over, but none of them remembered it ever happened. Back home, they tried calling the landlord to report what they'd found, but couldn't get through. That evening, Helen said she was going out. As she reached the door, she accidentally knocked over the coat rack. The three of them exchanged glances, then rushed back to Andy's house, only to find that their living room now matched the photo exactly. They were baffled. John thought it was just a coincidence, but Mike believed the camera had somehow taken the photo before it happened. While they argued, the camera suddenly turned on by itself, printing out a new image, this time showing them hosting a party. Mike then spotted a few more photos scattered on the floor. They depicted events from the past week in perfect detail. Based on the order, the latest photo appeared to be showing what they would be doing tomorrow. At this point, Helen discovered in Andy's diary that in his last entry, he had written that he had seen a photograph of himself after his death. He knew he couldn't change the future, but in order to save himself, he decided to give it a try anyway. The date of the diary entry was exactly 1 week prior to today.